Hey guys, this is Teddy Macedo, aka bearRimshot's speaking. Today I'm gonna share my thoughts on Star Wars Celebration. Sorry, I'm late with that. Anyways, well, the first thing that now before I can go begin my thoughts on Star Wars Celebration, let me say this, people, that I haven't necessarily been there for myself, but I will say this, and I'll tell you guys my thoughts on the trailers that have been shown. Now, first off, that I'd like to talk about Star Wars Celebration would be, of course, one of my thoughts on the new trailer on Star Wars Episode 7: The Force Awakens. Well, when I did get to see the new trailer for Star Wars Episode 7: The Force Awakens, I will say this, that it looks great. I mean, Star Wars Episode 7: The Force Awakens is basically the kind of movie that everyone would enjoy. Well, no matter how big or small of a Star Wars fan you are, whether you would prefer the originals or the prequels better, you're gonna like Episode 7. Anyways, as for my thoughts on the new trailer for the new and upcoming Star Wars Battlefront remake, I hate to say this, people, but I've had mixed feelings with the reveal trailer of Star Wars Battlefront. Although I will admit the visuals do look amazing, the sad part is that unfortunately they didn't include the Clone Wars whatsoever. I mean, how can you do Star Wars Battlefront without the Clone Wars? It would be just like doing Super Smash Bros. Without Mario, Link, Kirby, Pikachu, Samus, Fox, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Luigi, Ness, Captain Falcon, or Jigglypuff. And, well, I will say that I am excited about the E3 trailer, to see what the E3 trailer, what E3 has got for Star Wars Battlefront. Well, I as a Star Wars fan, have been keeping my fingers crossed that I would be able to see the Clone Wars appear. Because if the people at DICE do not include the Clone Wars whatsoever, then I'm gonna have to not just call all the people who work at DICE Jar Jar Binks for that matter, but also I would have to call Star Wars Battlefront to be another the Star Wars holiday special. I mean, not only that, but also, if Star Wars Battlefront does not include Clone Wars whatsoever, then we're probably going to have another Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. Now, before I get any hate mail for saying that, let me explain why. Well, when you take a look at what happened in Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two, it failed. It failed. When guys do take a look at Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two, it had less and less new characters appearing than what the original Epic Mickey had. And because of that, not only did it lead Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two to fail both critically and financially, thus leading Junction Point Studios to close down, and thus Epic Mickey 3 gets cancelled, but also due to the fact that Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two had less and less new characters appearing. This is why Animat was unable to do the Epic Mickey Files 2, but instead had to do a second season of the Epic Mickey Files. Whereas not only would he look at some of the characters he did not talk from the first game, he did not talk about last time, like the Bunny Children, but also all the new characters from Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two as well, like the Three Little Pigs, Elliot the Dragon from Pete's Dragon, as well as this one character who appeared in Epic Mickey Power Evolution called Miserable, whom you guys may know her more as the main villain in another Mickey Mouse video game called Castle of Illusion. Anyways, yeah. Well, and also another trailer that I've shown would be at Star Wars Celebration Anaheim, California, would be, of course, the preview for Lego Star Wars Joy Tales, which I will say this, people that like what Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, and I've been receiving nothing but positive feedback about Lego Star Wars Joy Tales. Well, considering the fact that I'm a huge Star Wars fan, I do appreciate watching the Lego Star Wars TV specials just as much as watching the TV cartoons, just as much as watching all the movies, as well as just as much as playing some of the video games as well. And also one thing about Star Wars Celebration that I will say that I'm shocked about is the fact that they didn't even announce the new Disney Infinity 3.0. Well, luckily on the day after Star Wars Day, the same day where we, as Cinco de Mayo, as well as the same day where we Star Wars fans would always say, Revenge of the 5th, Disney Interactive thankfully has released the announcement trailer for Disney Infinity 3.0, which will feature Star Wars characters. And from what I saw, it looks promising. Heck, even way more promising than Star Wars Battlefront, that's for sure. Now, don't get me wrong, people. I'm a Battlefrontian too. I love playing Star Wars Battlefront. So much so that I even appeared in a Codename Vintio episode once based on Star Wars Battlefront. Anyways, from what I did get to see from the announcement trailer for Disney Infinity 3.0, I think Disney Infinity 3.0 is gonna do and be way better than the new coming Star Wars Battlefront remake. Now, let me explain why for once. When you guys take a look at the Star Wars Battlefront remake, you guys will see that would feature elements from nothing but the original trilogy. That's it. No prequels whatsoever. When you guys do take a look at the trailer for it, when you guys do take a look at what Disney Infinity 3.0 has to offer, you guys will see it would feature characters from not just the original trilogy, but also the prequel trilogy as well. And for those who are worrying that, for those who have been worried about which characters will appear, well, in case if you're somebody who's worried, if you ask me whether or not Jar Jar Binks would ever appear in Disney Infinity 3.0, well, from what I saw so far, the only Star Wars characters that I did see get confirmed so far are Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Chewbacca, Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Anakin Skywalker, Yoda, Ahsoka Tano, and Darth Maul. And don't worry, Jar Jar haters, I did not hear anyone say that Jar Jar has been confirmed to appear in Disney Infinity 3.0. But I will say this, people, that there are some Star Wars characters outside the 10 I just named that I would love to be able to see appear in Disney Infinity 3.0, including Mace Windu, Count Dooku, General Grievous, Jango Fett, Lando Calrissian, Boba Fett, and Emperor Palpatine. So when it comes to Disney Infinity 3.0, I'm happy about the fact that not only will it feature Star Wars characters both from the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, as well as characters from Episode 7, The Force Awakens, but also it would feature Marvel characters, including Ultron and Hulkbuster Iron Man, as well as a new Marvel playset. Hopefully we should be able to get some X-Men characters. That'd be kind of cool if we can get some X-Men characters, as well as Red Skull and an Abomination. And I'm also happy about the fact that there will be some Disney characters appearing, including, I will admit that I am happy about the fact that Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Olaf from Frozen, and Mulan will all be joining the Disney Infinity lineup in Disney Infinity 3.0, which I will say it's great. I will say this, that for Disney Infinity 3.0, instead of having 2 characters from Frozen to appear, we're gonna have 3 total. The first two characters, both of which appeared in started off appearing in 1.0, were Anna and Elsa, but then as 3.0 kicks in, this is the moment we're going to get Olaf finally. And I am keeping my fingers crossed that we would get figures based off of Kristoff and Hans. That'd be kind of cool. And also, I would like to be able to see figures based on Daisy Duck, Goofy. I also like to be able to see a figure based on Peter Pan, and my personal favorite female Disney character, Jane from Return to Neverland, as well as a figure based off of Captain Hook, as well as some Pinocchio characters, including Pinocchio, Jiminy Cricket, Strumbling Coachman, and I would love to be able to see some Disney Afternoon characters appearing. For those who don't know what the Disney Afternoon is, basically it's a 2-hour syndication block that's best known for airing classic TV shows. Majority of these I did get to watch a lot of when they all reran on Toon Disney, like DuckTales, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck, Tailspin, Bonkers, and Gargoyles and all that stuff. So when it comes to the use of Disney TV characters, not only do I like to see some Disney Afternoon characters appearing, specifically those from DuckTales, Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck, Bonkers, and Gargoyles, but also I would like to be, since Phineas and Perry the Platypus, aka Agent P, are both in Disney Infinity, it'll be great to see Ferb and Dr. Doofenshmirtz both join the lineup. That'd be kind of cool. I would also like to be able to see Roger Rabbit join the lineup. That'd be kind of cool, as well as Belle from Beauty and the Beast would also make a great appearance as well. And also, I'm also happy about the fact that we're going to get another Disney place at this time, only this time being based off of a Pixar movie, based off a new and upcoming Pixar movie called Inside Out. And yeah, that's pretty much I have to say about Star Wars Celebration. Now, before I can finish up doing this video, I will, in case you guys are wondering what's going on with the next episode of Casual Reviews with bearRimshot, as of last Friday, not only did I just finish up rewatching Animation Look Back: The Best of Stop Motion, but also I just started rewatching the epic Mickey Files. And well, that's all I have to say, people. Well, I hope you guys have a happy Memorial Day, and may the Force be with you guys always.